Here's Russell into the lane. He gets that one. Russell's got 6.
They opened the gates, and he came through. D'Angelo, quick recognition.
Here's Pokusevski. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. For moments during that quarter, it felt like a one-man wrecking crew. It seemed he was... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Here's Towns. He had 15 points last outing. Here's Noel. Rebound by Williams.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Noel in at the 1 spot. Edwards passes to Noel. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the Thunder. There's the drive, and that one is stuffed right through.
And even if Gilgeous-Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drive.
Pass to Towns. From the wing, it's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. They trail by 1. They host the Spurs after this one. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Noel, no good. Thunder have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And have yourself a night, Shai. We know he can dish it, but when he needs to, SGA can just take over offensively.
Offensive rebound. Here's Noel. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Wow. He got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Minnesota shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineup, trying to find the right formula.
Yeah, especially the younger team. There's no real established pecking order, and guys can be wildly inconsistent from night to night.
Edwards. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder leading by 4. To the paint. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Misses the 3. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Joe. Back to Williams. Feeds it to Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And this young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Noel. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Here's Towns. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Joe. The Thunder keep it going. A new 14-second clock. Here's Dermonenko. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team. He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Now Towns. 11 points in the game. And here's Edwards from the arc. Dermonenko with the rebound.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Holmgren in the corner. Williams looking over the floor. Here's Joe. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Towns kicks to Gobert. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Traps in the tray. Edwards got 7.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Williams. Now the feed to Holmgren. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Timberwolves trail by 5. Kicks it to McDaniels. Towns down low. Dermonenko on him. Towns with the bucket. Towns has got 4 this quarter.
You know, Karl-Anthony Towns can put up an easy, low-stress 30 or 40 points. And when he gets rolling, he's a joy to watch.
6th in rebounding. And they were in the top half of the league in steals as well. They got a few ball hawks out there that can cause problems for the opponent.
And their rebounding really was a strength. Maybe their stats weren't tops in the league, but their work ethic was as good as it gets. Pass to Dermonenko. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight. Edwards passes to Noel. Floats one. Thunder with the rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The pass to Towns. The dish to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Joe can't get it to go.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Edwards, that's good.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams, that's for 2. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 8 rebounds in this game.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Edwards. Towns wide open. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Gobert. It's stolen by Edwards. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And finished off by Edwards.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Now, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind them taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Pokusevski's checked in for Holmgren. Here's Towns. He's off on that one. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Josh Giddey comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And then for Minnesota, Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Towns. Taurean Prince comes in for McDaniels. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Noel. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That'll be his second foul of the game. 13 foul. Pass to Dermonenko. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He has 6.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Russell passes to Prince. Anderson outside. Outside Russell. Here's the 3. It's tipped. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And here we go. Count that one for Dort.
Some physicality there from Lou. Pushing past the contact and into the shot.
Russell looking around. And he drives in. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And the basket by Dermonenko.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Edwards against Giddey. It's up a 3. Edwards can't hit.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Quite simply, Lou Dort is an elite defender. Plays hard, smart, great wingspan, which we just saw him use there.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
And the Thunder making a change here. Beasley's checked in. Pass to Prince. Now Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Anderson from the arc. It's rebounded by Giddey.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range. You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
The Timberwolves shooting 43% from the field. Passes it to Edwards. This one for 3. Thunder with the rebound. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they felled the Wolves.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
The foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
Timberwolves shooting a pretty cool 37% from the floor in the second. Not what they're looking for. Russell sets a screen for Edwards. To the middle, out to the right wing. For the three, and D'Angelo Russell, good for three. Russell's got 11 points.
Boy, Russell loves to take and make these quick trigger shots. He plays with a nice rhythm and flow to his game.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
And he gets it back. On the wing, Giddey. Edwards defending. Now 8 seconds separate the two clocks. The Timberwolves made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact. That free throw good from Anderson.
Shooting for Minnesota.
Both free throws good from Anderson.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket.